Hi all, this is Jill Ciminillo with Capital One Auto Navigator, and today we have the 2026 Nissan Sentra that we are checking out. This is all new for this model year, so let's take a closer look. Now, perhaps the biggest change you're going to notice on the 2026 Sentra is going to be to the front end of the vehicle. It is completely restyled with a more upscale looking grille, standard LED headlights, and this right here is the SL trim, and it actually has welcome lighting. Now, moving to the back of the Sentra, you can also see that the taillights have been restyled as they are pulled around the side of the vehicle, and you can't come to the back of the vehicle without talking about the trunk. And this is a really good trunk. It's 14.3 cubic feet of cargo space, and they have made this opening wide enough that you can actually fit a 55-inch TV back here if you put the rear seats down. And hey, they've made that easy too. This is such a nice finishing touch where you have a little pull tab here that will put the rear seats down without you having to go into the back seat and release them from back there. That gets a huge thumbs up from me. Now, moving to the interior of the Sentra, you have a lot of good stuff going on in here as well. Now, keep in mind, this is the top tier SL trim, so it has all of the things. And that includes this large screen that houses a 12.3-inch digital cluster and a 12.3-inch infotainment system. Now, you will have a 12.3-inch screen even starting at your base S trim. This mono screen is standard starting at your SV trim. You've got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You have heated seats, you have dual automatic climate controls, you have a heated steering wheel. You also have this really attractive tailor-fit leatherette seating surfaces, wireless charging, and a sunroof. Now, let's go check out the rear seats. Now that we're in the back seat, you might think this looks really tight, but you have to keep in mind this is a compact sedan. I'm about 5 feet tall and I weigh about 100 pounds, and I'm about the average size of a 10-year-old. Because I'm small, people are always like, yeah, but what is an actual adult gonna look like sitting back here? So I've conscripted a friend into service, and this is my 6'2" friend who is sitting essentially behind himself in this driving position. And you can see his head is touching the roof a little bit, and yeah, his knees are touching the back of the seat. So it's gonna be possible to put a taller adult back here. It's just not gonna be comfortable. Now, before we go for a drive, I do want to point out the one thing that is not new on this vehicle is going to be the powertrain. This still has a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder engine. It still delivers 149 horsepower and 146 pound-feet of torque. And I should point out, this is less power than you're gonna get in the Honda Civic, the Hyundai Elantra, and the Toyota Corolla. And yeah, this is the only option available, whereas the competitive set do have multiple powertrain options. So, not new, but let's go for a drive and see how this does. Now that we are on the road, it is time to dive into some brief driving impressions. And yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the powertrain really quick. 149 horsepower is nothing to sneeze at, but let's be honest, it is a little bit on the wimpy side. But for most people, it is going to be just fine. You're gonna merge onto the highway, you're gonna be able to do passing maneuvers just fine. It's just not gonna give you that flip of your stomach or the pep in your step that maybe a turbocharged engine or a hybrid would give you. But overall, I have no complaints with 149 horsepower. I think Nissan has done a good job with this. Overall, ride and handling is really comfortable. This has a decent suspension, so it smooths out the worst of the imperfections on the road. So you're just generally gonna have a comfortable drive. That makes this a great commuter car, but it also makes it a really good road trip car. And these seats are also going to be a part of that. These are Nissan zero gravity seats, and I feel like they hit me in all the right points and give me really good support. In fact, I would say that these seats are probably some of the most comfortable seats I've ever sat in. Now, I live in the city, so I appreciate the compact size of the Nissan Sentra because it's going to fit in tight spaces, it's going to be easy to park, and it is going to be easy to maneuver around things in tight city spaces. Now, because this is the SL trim, it also has the around view camera with 360 degrees, and that is also going to be helpful in a city situation, especially for me because I back into my garage. The camera is high def and it's very clear and it looks really good even when you're in a light situation moving into a dark situation. Another feature on this vehicle that I think is an up-level, next level thing is going to be the ProPilot Assist. This is a hands-on system, but it has adaptive cruise control and steer assist. So as I'm getting ready to go through this corner up here, I have my hands on the wheel, and the vehicle just kind of helps gently guide me through the corner, and it will keep you pretty much centered between the lane lines. When you look at the pricing of the 2026 Sentra, I feel like Nissan did a good job of adding up-level features at an affordable price. So your base price is going to be just about $24,000. And if you look at the competitive set, this actually costs about $35 less than the Hyundai Elantra, which is the next lowest priced vehicle in the compact car segment. But what I really like about the Sentra is the fact that you have a lot of up-level features and options available, and you're still going to come in under $30,000. This is the top tier SL trim. It has the tech package on it, and it's still less than $31,000. If you're looking for a car in the compact segment, I think the Nissan Sentra is a really great place to start. It has really good technology, it has super comfortable seats, it has decent ride and handling, and it has all the things you need for a great commuter car. Now, if you're looking for a hybrid, if you're looking for a turbocharged engine, if you are looking for some other features, maybe this is not going to be the vehicle for you, but I think this at less than $30,000 is a really good all-in vehicle.